Have you, dear seeker, walked the very path I laid out, absorbed the words, studied the principles of Napoleon Hill, yet still an unsettling echo persists within your very being? Does a persistent whisper suggest a crucial piece, a fundamental truth, lies just beyond your grasp? Do you find that despite reading, rereading, and diligently applying, the true mental dynamite necessary for breakthrough remains stubbornly locked away? You are not alone in this profound and often frustrating search. There is a distinct reason why so many feel this void, why this particular chapter, this profound insight, seems to hide itself. Not through any malicious intent, I assure you, but often through oversight. Consider for a moment the earnestness with which you have approached these profound teachings. You have dedicated your precious time, invested your keen intellect, and perhaps even poured your very soul into understanding the mechanisms of success, only to find a peculiar resistance, a subtle friction that prevents the full realization of the power you sense within. This is not a failure of your will, nor a testament to any inherent inadequacy. It is rather an indicator that your consciousness is primed for a deeper revelation, a layer of understanding that eludes the casual observer, even the diligent student, until they are truly ready to perceive it. That elusive truth, the one that makes the difference, has a way of revealing itself only when the mind is prepared to truly receive it, to integrate it, not merely to know it. You feel a spiritual distance, do you not? A sense that the universal forces I spoke of, the very infinite intelligence itself, remains just beyond your conscious connection. Confusion sometimes clouds your vision, transforming clarity into a maze of concepts, leaving you searching, perpetually searching, for an answer that seems to dance on the periphery of your awareness. This is the very experience I speak to, for it signifies you are on the precipice of a significant breakthrough. The mental dynamite is indeed present, coiled and ready, but its fuse remains unlit because the precise art of activation has been, until now, obscured. Many have grasped individual principles, desire, faith, autosuggestion, but few comprehend their synergistic choreography, the master key that binds them into an unstoppable force. This insight does not hide itself in obscurity for lack of importance. Quite the opposite. It demands a heightened state of perception, a readiness to look beyond the obvious, to question the very structure of your understanding, and to embrace a unified perspective. It requires you to step back from the individual notes of the symphony and truly hear the collective melody, the grand design. This is precisely why your current struggle, your feeling of a missing piece, is not a sign of defeat, but a signal of impending illumination, drawing you to the very insight you have unconsciously been seeking. This chapter, unwritten in pages but etched in the fabric of profound understanding, awaits your discovery. We have chased desire, haven't we? With fervent passion, you have likely articulated your ambitions, penned your definite chief aims, and visualized their fulfillment with remarkable clarity. You have applied faith, perhaps even built your masterminds, seeking counsel and support from those whose wisdom you trust. Yet, for many, the grand symphony of success never quite plays out as imagined. The promises I laid bare, the very blueprints for achievement, seem to hover, tantalizingly close, like a phantom limb of destiny, but rarely materialize with the consistent force, the undeniable momentum one would expect from such powerful principles. This is the unspoken gap, the chasm between earnest effort and full manifestation. It is the frustration that gnaws at the spirit, leading to burnout instead of breakthrough. Why does a genuine burning desire, meticulously cultivated, so often lead to a quiet retreat, a sense of exhaustion, rather than the triumphant surge of power it inherently possesses? The answer, my friend, lies not in the deficiency of the principles themselves. for they are immutable truths of human accomplishment. It lies rather in the manner of their application, in the subtle but profound distinction between merely knowing them and truly orchestrating them. Consider this deeply. A single, powerful note, played alone, holds beauty, yes, but it does not stir the soul with the same transformative power as an entire orchestra, each instrument perfectly tuned, each musician playing their part in flawless harmony. Many approach my teachings as isolated instruments, playing one note, then another, hoping the melody will somehow spontaneously arise. They cultivate desire, then practice autosuggestion, then perhaps seek a mastermind, treating each as a discrete step rather than integral components of a living, breathing system. This piecemeal approach, however diligent, often creates internal dissonance rather than the magnetic vibration necessary for true manifestation. You see, the universe responds not to fragmented requests, but to a unified field of intent. It is not enough to declare your definite chief aim. You must imbue it with an emotional charge so potent that it vibrates through every fiber of your being, resonating within your subconscious mind and radiating outward as an irresistible signal. When this deep internal harmony is absent, when your desire is not fully aligned with your faith, and your autosuggestion lacks the emotional intensity of true belief, then the power dissipates. It is like trying to ignite mental dynamite with a damp match. The potential is there, but the conditions for explosion are not met. The invisible barrier you encounter, that feeling of hitting a wall despite your best efforts, is often the consequence of this lack of internal orchestration, a misalignment of your own energetic forces. You are trying to build a magnificent edifice with individual bricks, unaware that the true strength lies in the mortar, in the seamless connection that binds each element into an unyielding whole. This is the profound art, the hidden chapter, that truly teaches not just what to do, but how to blend every single principle into a unified vibrational force that compels the universe to conspire in your favor. If what I just described resonates with your experience, then prepare yourself. The chapter they truly hide from you is not some lost manuscript discovered in an ancient vault, nor a forgotten lecture buried in an archive. It is something far more profound, a meta-principle that underpins the entirety of my philosophy, revealing itself only to those who are ready to perceive it. This profound insight is the art of orchestrating intent. Reflect upon that phrase. What does it stir within you? It is the conscious and deliberate alignment of every single teaching I ever presented, from the fiery genesis of a definite chief aim to the silent, persistent power of the subconscious mind. From the unwavering resolve of persistence to the boundless wisdom of infinite intelligence, into a singular, unwavering vibration. This is not a sequence of steps you merely follow. It is a grand, harmonious composition you conduct with your consciousness as the maestro. Consider the universe itself. Does it operate through fragmented efforts, through isolated forces acting without concert? Or is it a magnificent, interconnected web, where every star, every atom, every law of physics operates in perfect synchronicity, creating a symphony of creation? So too must your inner world, your intention, operate. The error, for many, has been to approach these principles as individual instruments in an orchestra, playing each one separately, hoping they will somehow magically combine into a melody. But the true power, the true mental dynamite, is unleashed when you become the conductor, skillfully bringing every principle into perfect harmony, ensuring each plays its part at the precise moment, with the exact emotional tone, to create an irresistible resonance. This is where mere desire transcends into a potent, attractive force that the universe, by its very nature, must respond to. This is not a suggestion, it is a law. When you master the art of orchestrating intent, you cease being a mere student of success, and you step into your rightful place as the master composer of your destiny. You are no longer simply reading the notes. You are writing the symphony of your own life, guiding each instrument, each principle, to contribute to a singular, powerful outcome. This orchestration is the bridge between understanding and manifestation. It is the realization that the power is not just in the principles, but between them, in the dynamic, energetic interplay that occurs when they are brought into conscious alignment. This is the truth that has been, in effect, allowed to hide in plain sight, veiled by the very simplicity of its components. It demands a holistic view, a synthetic understanding, where the sum is exponentially greater than its parts. You must move beyond the intellectual apprehension of each principle to the intuitive, emotional, and spiritual integration of them all. Only then does the full potential of your mental faculties combine with the universal intelligence to manifest your deepest aspirations. Now, having unveiled the meta-principle, the art of orchestrating intent, it becomes imperative to understand the intricate dynamics through which this grand symphony is composed within your own being. This is not about abstract theory. This is about the living, breathing mechanics of how mental dynamite is truly unleashed from within you. We shall deconstruct three fundamental pillars, not as separate teachings, but as interconnected facets of this orchestration, each amplifying the power of the others. These are the engines that drive the intentional creation of your reality, working in concert to translate thought into tangible form. They represent a deeper engagement with the very forces I have always spoken of, an understanding that moves beyond surface-level application into the core of energetic mastery. The first pillar is what I term the alchemical autosuggestion, beyond words. Many have diligently repeated their desires, affirmed their goals, and perhaps even visualized their outcomes. Yet autosuggestion, in its truest and most potent form, is far more than mere repetition. It is an alchemical process, a precise art of transmuting abstract thought into vibrational energy that your subconscious mind cannot distinguish from reality. This means it is about implanting emotion, deep, visceral feeling, into every declaration. It involves saturating your internal world with sensory experience, so vivid and real that you can taste, see, hear, feel, and even smell the reality of your accomplished desire as if it already exists in the present moment. And crucially, it demands absolute faith, an unwavering conviction that what you are impressing upon your subconscious is not a hopeful wish, but an inevitable fact. Your subconscious mind, that powerful engine of creation, does not comprehend mere words or logical reasoning. It responds to the vibration of belief, the intensity of feeling, the absolute certainty of an outcome. When you engage autosuggestion in this alchemical manner, you are not merely talking to your subconscious. You are programming it with the exact vibrational frequency of your achieved desire. You are creating an undeniable inner reality that then magnetizes its external equivalent. This is why I always insisted on feeling your desire, on experiencing the emotion of its fulfillment. That emotion is the hidden ingredient, the very catalyst that transforms passive affirmations into active subconscious blueprints for manifestation. Without this emotional and sensory depth, autosuggestion remains largely inert, a polite suggestion to a power that demands absolute conviction. The second pillar, intricately linked to the first, is the cosmic mastermind connection, tapping universal wisdom. While I spoke extensively of the human mastermind group, the gathering of minds in a spirit of harmony to achieve a common goal, there is a profound, often overlooked dimension to this principle. It is the conscious accessing of infinite intelligence itself as the ultimate mastermind. This goes beyond assembling a group of earthly advisors. It is about learning to literally tune in to the grand interconnected consciousness of the universe, to receive insights, solutions, and inspirations from a source far greater than any individual intellect. My concept of invisible counselors, which I described as a practice of mentally consulting with great minds of the past, was a rudimentary step towards this energetic conclusion. It is a form of spiritual communication, a direct line to the wellspring of all knowledge and creativity. Think of it. If two or more minds gathered in harmony can create a third, invisible, intangible force, what limitless power can be tapped when your mind consciously aligns with the universal mind, with infinite intelligence itself? This is not mystical conjecture, but a practical application of the principle of cosmic resonance. It involves cultivating a state of receptive awareness, a quiet confidence that solutions are always available, and a willingness to listen to the subtle whispers of intuition that arise when your personal frequency aligns with the universal. It is learning to trust the sudden flashes of insight, the unexpected inspirations, and the undeniable sense of knowing that often arrives unbidden. Through this cosmic connection, you draw upon wisdom far beyond your own accumulated experience, making the impossible seem not only possible, but inevitable. Now, let us turn our attention to the third indispensable pillar, the very foundation upon which the art of orchestrating intent must firmly rest. This is definite chief aim as a vibrational anchor, your universe's compass. Many understand a definite chief aim as a goal, a clear objective to be pursued. But I tell you, its true power, its role in the grand orchestration of your desires, transcends mere objective setting. Your definite chief aim is not simply a destination, it is the central frequency of your personal manifestation symphony. It is the unwavering, resonant signal you constantly broadcast to the universe, the very beacon that guides all other forces and energies into perfect alignment with your deepest desires. Without this precisely tuned frequency, without this magnetic anchor, your alchemical autosuggestion, however fervent, will lack a specific target, and your cosmic mastermind connection, however profound, will struggle to discern the precise wisdom required for your unique path. Reflect deeply upon this. When you formulate your definite chief aim with absolute clarity, with burning desire, and with unwavering faith, you are not merely writing down a wish. You are establishing an energetic blueprint, a vibrational pattern that begins to attract its equivalent from the vast storehouse of infinite intelligence. Every other principle you apply, every thought you entertain, every action you take, becomes a note played to reinforce this core vibration. It is a continuous, living, breathing energy field you constantly refine, strengthen, and project. When this anchor is stable, firm, and radiating with emotional intensity, the universe has no choice but to respond in kind. It sends back opportunities, resources, and insights that perfectly match the frequency you are broadcasting. It is an immutable law, as certain as gravity. Have you ever wondered why some individuals, despite possessing immense talent and intelligence, seem to drift aimlessly, never quite achieving the success they envision? It is often because their vibrational anchor is either non-existent, muddled, or constantly shifting. They lack that single powerful frequency to which the universe can reliably respond. The why behind unwavering focus, then, is not merely a matter of discipline or willpower, though these are vital components. It is fundamentally about maintaining this precise vibrational frequency. Each time your focus wavers, each time doubt creeps in, each time you allow your aim to be diluted by conflicting thoughts or intentions, you are effectively distorting your signal, muddying the waters, and sending a confused message to the universe. How can the universe respond decisively if your own inner compass is spinning wildly? This is the core truth I sought to impart. Your aim is not a static declaration. It is a dynamic, magnetic force that, when properly orchestrated with the emotional intensity of alchemical autosuggestion and guided by the insights of the cosmic mastermind, becomes an irresistible beacon for opportunities and resources. It is the unwavering lighthouse in the stormy seas of uncertainty, guiding your ship and all the ships carrying your desired cargo directly to your harbor. To truly unleash your mental dynamite, you must first ensure your compass is set, its signal strong, and its direction absolute. Only then can the other forces coalesce around it, creating a momentum that is truly unstoppable. When these three pillars, the alchemical autosuggestion, the cosmic mastermind connection, and your definite chief aim as a vibrational anchor, are no longer seen as isolated steps, but are consciously and deliberately orchestrated into a unified living force that is the precise moment of ignition. This is when the true mental dynamite of my teachings, the profound power residing dormant within you, is irrevocably unleashed. Humanity has too long grasped at elements of success without understanding the intricate dance required to make them sing in harmony. You have learned the individual notes, perhaps, but now you must learn to conduct the entire symphony of your mind. Consider this deeply. When the individual energies of your burning desire, unwavering faith, and crystal-clear definite chief aim converge, fueled by alchemical autosuggestion and guided by cosmic mastermind connection, a profound phenomenon occurs. It is not mere addition. It is exponential multiplication. This synthesis, this grand harmony, empowers you to move mountains, to manifest the impossible, and to sculpt your reality with miraculous intentionality. Here, the universe, responding to your unified frequency, begins to conspire in your favor in ways no physical effort alone could orchestrate. Resistance dissipates, the path clarifies, and opportunities materialize. This is not magic. It is cosmic law, responding to a mind that has mastered its own vibrational output. The symphony does not begin with a loud crash. It commences with a subtle, yet profound, shift within your very consciousness. You will feel an alignment, an inner certainty, transcending mere optimism. It is a deep knowing, a quiet conviction that your will, when perfectly aligned with universal intelligence, becomes an irresistible force. This internal feeling, this unshakable certainty, is the feedback mechanism, the signal that your orchestration is complete, that your mental dynamite is fully charged and ready. This revelation is not a single secret you overlooked. It is the understanding of interconnectedness, recognizing your mind is not separate faculties but a single potent instrument. It is the master key, unlocking not just one door, but the entire mansion of your potential. This is the point where theoretical knowledge transmutes into applied power. You cease to merely study principles and begin to live, breathe, and embody them. The transformation occurs not just in what you do, but in who you become. You transcend the individual elements and embrace the unified force. This is the ultimate lesson of the chapter they unwittingly hide from you. That power lies not in any single piece of the puzzle, but in the intelligent, deliberate assembly of all pieces. This creates a picture of such vibrant clarity and energetic resonance that the universe has no choice but to reflect it back to you. The moment of ignition is not an external event. It is an internal awakening, a sudden, powerful realization that you possess the full capacity to create your desired reality. The symphony of your greatest life is no longer a distant dream. It has begun, orchestrated by your awakened intent. Now, with this profound understanding of the orchestration of intent, with the mental dynamite within you having been ignited, your path forward becomes strikingly clear. This journey, however, is not merely about acquiring knowledge. It is about becoming the conscious conductor of your own mind, the master architect of your own destiny. You have been given the baton, so to speak, and the entire orchestra of your mental faculties and universal forces now awaits your command. This is an invitation to step beyond passive reading, beyond intellectual curiosity, and into active, intentional creation. It demands a new level of self-awareness, a constant vigilance over your thoughts, emotions, and actions, ensuring they all contribute to the harmonious symphony of your definite chief aim. Many have learned the notes, memorized the scales, perhaps even understood the theory of music. But few take the stage to conduct their own grand composition. This is where you distinguish yourself, where you transcend the ordinary. To conduct is to lead, to guide, to ensure every instrument, every principle I have ever taught, plays its part with precision and passion. It means recognizing when a note is out of tune, when a principle is misapplied, or when your focus wavers, and having the courage and presence of mind to correct it. Your emotions, your auto-suggestions, your faith, your persistence, these are the instruments in your orchestra. Your definite chief aim is the score, and your unwavering attention, your conscious will, that is the very baton you wield. Do you see the profound responsibility, the immense power inherent in this role? This is a call to cease allowing others, or even your own subconscious conditioning, to inadvertently hide this profound power from you. It is a declaration of independence from circumstance, a firm decision to reclaim your innate ability to shape your reality. The hiding was never about deliberate concealment by external forces. It was often a consequence of our own fragmented understanding, our tendency to seek shortcuts or isolated remedies rather than embracing the holistic mastery that true success demands. To conduct means to unify, to integrate, to bring every disparate element into a coherent, powerful whole. It is to truly master the orchestration of your intent, ensuring that every thought, every word, every action vibrates in perfect resonance with your highest aspiration. This mastery is not a destination, but a continuous process of refinement, a constant tuning of your instruments, an ongoing guidance of your mental forces. The time for hesitant searching is unequivocally over. The era of conscious creation, guided by your awakened understanding, has now begun. You are no longer merely a participant in the grand design of life. You are a co-creator, wielding the very forces that shape existence. Embrace this identity. Understand that every thought you allow to linger, every emotion you permit to dominate, is a note played in your life symphony. Are you playing a discordant tune, or a magnificent, harmonious melody that draws to you everything you desire? This is the central question of your conscious conduct. The profound joy, the immense satisfaction, and the undeniable power that come from being the master of your mental domain, the true conductor of your own destiny, are beyond measure. This is the ultimate freedom. The ultimate expression of the individual will align with universal law. Take up your baton, lead your orchestra, and compose the life you were always meant to live. Your mental dynamite, now understood and ignited, awaits your conscious direction to truly be unleashed upon the world. The world awaits your masterpiece. If this deep resonance, this internal shift you have undoubtedly felt stirring within you, confirms what your soul has been seeking, then understand this. This profound, once-hidden chapter was truly meant for you. Your presence here, your absorption of these truths, is not accidental. It signifies a readiness, an awakening to a higher form of conscious creation. You are not merely a recipient of information. You are an active participant in a cosmic unfolding, primed to step into a role of extraordinary power and purpose. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, has drawn you to this understanding at precisely the right moment. Embrace the orchestrator within you, for that is your true identity, your ultimate potential made manifest. The time for hesitant, fragmented action is unequivocally over. The era of mastery, of deliberate, harmonious intent has truly dawned for you. Now I ask you, with the full force of this newly unleashed mental dynamite at your command, what grand, what definite chief aim will you now consciously, meticulously, and with unwavering faith begin to project upon the world? What masterpiece will you compose? What towering achievement will you orchestrate into existence, knowing now that the universe bends to the will of a unified and purposeful mind? Consider this not as a fleeting thought, but as a solemn commitment to your highest self. a sacred vow to translate potential into tangible reality. This is your moment to cease playing small, to abandon the faint whispers of doubt, and to step into the full, resonant power of your being. Let your aim be so clear, so imbued with emotion, so vibrating with certainty, that it leaves no room for ambiguity, no space for resistance. This is the true test of your orchestration, the demonstration of your command over the principles that govern all success. The journey of the conscious creator is not a solitary one, for in the very act of seeking and sharing truth, we forge a new kind of mastermind. Therefore, I urge you to share your initial insights, your immediate reflections, your rekindled, definite chief aims in the comments below. Let your voice join the chorus of those who understand that true power lies in unity, in the collective elevation of consciousness. Engage with this community. Contribute to this shared pursuit of mastery. If this message has resonated deeply, if it has illuminated a path where shadows once lingered, then acknowledge that internal shift. Let your appreciation be known. Your engagement fuels the very network of intent we are building, strengthening the collective vibration of conscious creation. Continue this journey of mastery, for it is boundless, ever-expanding, and forever revealing new depths of your own potential. The grand symphony of your greatest life, magnificent and limitless, now awaits its next movement, its next triumphant crescendo, guided by your awakened hand. Step forward, create, orchestrate. Your time is now.